Hello, Sagittarius. So yesterday your video wouldn't upload and I have to record it again. So here we go. I just got this new deck of cards, Scarabeo, and I'll be using this for this month. So gonna start with saying that if this reading resonates with you, then fine, I'm glad I could help. But if it doesn't, you don't need to get mad or think that it's fake or anything. It's impossible to have one reading to resonate with every single one of you guys. So I set my intention that whoever needs to hear a message the most, I hope the cards give you some meaningful insights. So as this is a general reading, it will not be resonating with all. Maybe just with a few, maybe just with one, maybe with more, we'll see. And if you want a private reading, you can always contact me. I left the information below, my email address. We can do over Skype, over WhatsApp, however you find it comfortable. It's about 25 euros for 30 minutes. So, okay, let's get on with the reading. This love reading for December, Sagittarius. Let's see what you got. The main card, your card, your partner, cheat, do, and the last one. Okay. So Sagittarius, main card. Let's see what we have now. We have the Four of Staff, of Wands. This is called the participation in the Osho deck. Your card. We have the Wheel of Fortune, or as it's called in the Osho deck, it's called Change. Your partner here, wow. We have Justice. I think it's called the Dump in the Osho deck. We have the Five of Swords. In the Osho deck, this is called the Comparison. Okay, and the Seven of Wands. This one, it is called Distress, I think, in the Osho. Okay, so you're in a bit of a you have problems within your relationship. It's not steady, it's not you're not on equal grounds. You're not this is like the issue. This is what you are not. You're not cooperating, you're not co-creating together. There's a lot of tension. You're either you would desire a change, you want a different outcome, or maybe it's like you're unreliable. You can either in a certain way, moment you act in a certain way, and then you change your behavior. It's like, so I can read this like this: you either want some sort of a change completely, or you are yourself changing in the sense of you're not reliable. You're constantly shift your position, and your partner has had enough. The person that you're in love with is the Justice, their card. They want justice in some way. They want to cut through the bullshit. They want to get to the bottom of this. They want a response. They want a solution. They want it now. They cannot linger in the situation, and they want an outcome. They want a fair and just outcome. they're not handling this very well. There's a lot of stress between you two. This it's a stressful energy. So that there's a lot of conflict. There's a lot of tension, fire, and it's like you've been trying to make this work in a way, but you're not compatible at this time. It is something happening in your relationship. It's not stable anymore. It's not reliable. Maybe you've lost faith in each other. You've lost trust in each other and confidence. You no longer feel like you can come together and co-create together something, like be on the same level and have a common ground. You've lost that. You feel like you're losing that. You've had that maybe, and now you've kind of lost it. You don't have it anymore. Your partner here, as I said, they want an outcome. They want like the solution now. They want to have things solved now. They want justice somehow. And you are like changing, keep changing. You want this? No, you want that. You want this? No, you want that. It's like unreliable. It's a flux of change. Now you're up, then you're down. You're undecided. Maybe you don't know what you want, and maybe both of you try to make this work, maybe just one of you, but there's this energy of trying to make things work, trying to keep it together, but you can't because it's too much stress, there's too much pressure, there's too much energy to handle. What you should do is like you should see this Five of Swords, this comparison. This is sort of like an unnecessary conflict in the sense of okay, you want to have it your way, okay, but you don't look at the other person. Is like, see this guy here in the middle, they won, okay, all right, I won the battle, I did everything to win the battle, but at what cost? At what cost do you want to win this? At what cost do you want to gain something? Because look at, they're all turning their backs. They lost, but they're turning their backs. So this is kind of like a hollow victory. So this to me tells me, to what cost do you want something? I think that's why your energy is unreliable, because you don't know what you want. Now you want this, then you want that, and you have to understand that what costs come with your choices, and is it worth it? And in a relationship, you should also consider the other person. You should also see what they want. It's not just what you want. You have to be equal with them. You have to put them on the same level with you. And so this is like you wanting something, but and doing something to gain that something you want, but you're disconsidering your partner. You're not really understanding them, and you maybe you're wanting something that is your partner does not agree with, and they perceive this as a sort of a defeat, a loss, or something that it's hard for them, but you want to do it anyway. It's like, that's why you're changing. That's why it's the wheel. It's the changing energy. You're not decided. You don't want to lose the relationship, but you also want this, that your partner, it does not sit well with your partner. So the cards are telling you to be careful of what you want. At what cost does that come? And if it's worth your relationship, or if it's worth, and in a relationship, your lesson here, what you need to understand is that it's a healthy relationship is built on a solid foundation, and a solid foundation is built on trust and on cooperation and on being both on equal grounds. Maybe wanting the same thing is co-creating. You don't have to be the same, but you have to want the same thing, and you have to be on the same level. So yeah, like, make a decision What do you want? Like, if that is what you want, it's so powerful and that is worth sacrificing your relationship, then okay, go for it. But is it truly what you want? Or in the sense of, um in a way, it could be something like you want that, but you also want to string them along and not being completely fair to them, and not being um yeah, not treating them like they want to be treated. So you have to be truthful to yourself and to them, and to realize what is it that you want, because you can't have it both ways. You need to have respect in a relationship. You need to have consideration for your partner. And it's something like you can't have your cake and eat it too. You have to decide and make the decision based on uh, you know thinking very well if this is what you want. So yeah, it's like it's time for you to self-reflect. At what cost come your winnings? This is kind of your lesson here. So yeah, I hope this made sense for you guys. I hope this I don't know if I hope it resonated. I hope it resonated at least with few, or at least with one, and I hope this helped you understand. And if you don't resonate, as I said, and I repeat myself, it's okay. Maybe in my next video I'll have a message for you. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye, Sagittarius.